What's up, YouTube? This is Red Zone 101. Hope everyone's doing well out there, staying cool. I don't know about you, but it's a hot one in here. It's a hot one here in Detroit, Michigan. Got me a nice cold water. Got me some shade. Got another video for you. I wanted to talk to you about this new product, the BYRNA HD XL launcher. Now, this is I guess you could say the next gen to the original BYRNA HD launcher. And I was looking at it because, I was intrigued and wanted to talk about it. Now, this launcher here is a little more expensive than the regular one. The launcher, the regular launcher, that's the HD launcher, is about $359. This new one here, got to forgive the sexy specs, is going for about $429. It was $459, but then they got this special introductory price. And it says limited inventory, so buy now. Anyway, and they're offering it instead of $459, they're offering it for $429. I think it's supposed to get an extra 19 feet per second, and it's supposed to get up to 30 rounds, I guess you can shoot, which would be 6 of these mags, because these mags hold 5. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just not sold on it, okay? Because what am I getting for almost an extra, you might as well say, $80 or something like that or whatever? What else? I mean, why would I go to this when I've already got this right here? And this, I've got a sweet little setup. I got my OLED Mini. I painted it. Not supposed to do that. It can void the warranty. So if you're considering doing this, you might want to consider that. But this is already set up, and I like this one. It hits hard, even though the new one's supposed to hit like 19 feet per second harder. The appealing thing about it, the thing that I liked about it, what that intrigued me, is that it takes not, the new one doesn't take 8-gram CO2s, but they take 12-gram CO2s. And that's a big difference. So that did intrigue me, but still wasn't sold on it because I'll be honest with you. I've heard, now when I got my BYRNA, I got mine, I guess, at the beginning or whatever, before they became popular. And, mine works great. I haven't had any issues with it. As a matter of fact, let me show you. I got a fresh mag in it. Got a target set up downrange there. Let's throw a couple of rounds at it, just to show you still working the way that it should. Got the safety off. Let's go for a hit. Sucker is loud. All of them in the head. Could have done a little bit better. Let's try that again. Go for the head again. I'm shooting from about maybe a little bit over 15 feet. Thing is very accurate. And even though that is cardboard, I've got cardboard layered. You know what? Let's see if it's actually going through. Okay, I know it's supposed to be non-lethal and what have you, and you're not really looking for penetration. As I said before, you're looking for that hard impact. But we'll take a quick look. It didn't go through, but to me, that's enough to stop an intruder. Or else to make somebody turn around and say, you know what, I made a mistake. In other words, to say that I made a mistake, I shouldn't have bothered you. Anyway, like I said, mine works great. So why would I go from this to the new one? Now, I can think of a couple of reasons. Let's say this is your first BYRNA. Okay, you might want to go with the new one because it does take 12-gram CO2s. And what I like about these, you can find these almost anywhere. Go to any sporting goods store, what have you, find them online. 12-gram CO2s are a lot easier to find than these right here, these 8-gram that for the most part are priority, whatever, prioritory. I'm trying to say the word right. With BYRNA. In other words, only BYRNA sells these. You might find a few other places, but for the most part, these are really hard to find. So that's one of the reasons why you might want to spend the extra money and get the BYRNA HD, XL, pepper, whatever. I'm looking at the pepper kit, but the launcher. So I could understand that. Another reason might be because you don't have, let's say this is going to be your only means of self-defense. You don't carry a firearm. Me, I carry both. Since I was carrying it, I'm going to unload it. Unload it now. Like I said, it was loaded because I was carrying it. Now, if you're carrying a firearm, okay, if you don't have a firearm, excuse me, and this is going to be your only means of self-defense, okay, yeah, you might want to opt for the extra power, easier to find these CO2s, the 12-gram. Okay, I can get that. But for me, I can't see spending the extra money to upgrade to the new one. And see, the other thing is, and I'm just going to be real with you, BYRNA has had some issues lately. As I said earlier, mine works great. I got mine before they became extremely popular. I'm not sure where mine was made, but I know a lot of them now are being made over in South Africa. And they have some quality control issues. Perceived quality control issues. Some people have had some issues. So I don't know where these new ones, the the HLs, let's try again. XL, BYRNA HD XL launcher, the new one. I don't know if those are being produced in the United States or if they're going to be produced over in South Africa. And if that is the case, are they still going to be having some quality control issues? I don't know. So see, that's something else that concerns me. Another thing is that since I've already got this, okay, let's talk about people that have the BYRNA HD launcher, not the XL. But if you already have this, BYRNA has come out with an adapter. Let me get that real quick here. And it's called the BYRNA Boost. It's a 12-gram CO2 adapter. So what it does right here, it clamps onto your BYRNA. This is the way that the video showed. And now you're able to use 12-gram CO2s. You don't have to be stuck trying to get a hold of the 8 grams. So see, that was more appealing to me than going out and buying a new launcher. Especially when you're talking about, well, when they originally came out, they're $459. Now they're, I think I said, I'm looking at the screen here, $429. Now see, the adapter that you can buy for your regular launcher is 49 bucks. That seemed a little high because it's a couple of pieces of plastic that just clamps onto the front of your BYRNA and you're supposed to be able to use the 12 gram. But $49 was a lot easier to swallow than another $429 to buy an upgraded BYRNA. Now, that's just me. I'm not saying later on I might not change my mind and say, you know what, let me buy one. I've heard some good things about it. But as of right now, I can't see kicking out $429 for that launcher, especially when it's not my primary means of self-defense. If it's your primary means of self-defense, I can understand that. Then you want something that might have a little more oomph, you know. But again, I'm hoping the quality is there. I really am. But as for me, right now, it's a no-go. I can't do it. I mean, let me know what you think. Like I said, my launcher, as you just saw, and I haven't used this launcher and it's been, wow. It's been, the last time I shot it was probably about a month, two, 3 months ago, maybe. More like two. But the bottom line, it still works great. And with the setup that I have here, the flashlight and the laser, okay, cover your eyes, people. It works great. And let me see if I can get the laser to work. You know, I've got a really nice setup. And that laser, let me see if I can get it to work here. You can't really see it like on the house there, but it shows up well. It's not showing up on film, but I can see it just fine. Bottom line is, I'm good. Now, for those of you that are going to opt for it, more power to you. Hey, post a video and let me know what you think. But as far as I'm concerned, I can't see kicking out the extra $429 for it. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Um, like I said, stay cool out there. This is going to be a hot weekend. Stay safe. Say God bless. And as always, peace.